There's this myth going around that Altair never took damage in combat, that he was some flawless, untouchable warrior. But I'm here to tell you, that's just not true. Let's break down the actual facts from the game, the lore, and the mechanics, to show that yes, Altair did get hit. First things first, let's go over where he was hit in combat. At the start of Assassin's Creed 1, Altair engages Robert in combat with his hidden blade, and Robert reacts faster than Altair and slaps him. You might say, but the assassin messed up his attack. If you slow down the scene, it shows Altair moves out of the way of the assassin's grab, and he didn't mess up his attack, which means he got slapped by Robert in combat, proving he was in fact hit. You might also mention, but the game says if you get hit in combat, you lose sync. There's missing context with that statement. It only means that if you do something the ancestor didn't do in the actual course of events in their memories, you'll desync. An example of this would be Noah Kim in the Forgotten Temple comics. He was failing to stay in sync with Edward because he was trying to save a girl who was sick, something Edward never actually did, which caused desync. Another example is Callum Lynch, who failed to perform a leap of faith, instantly desynced, and had a seizure.
Complete desync.
Get him down! Where are the medics? It's okay, go.
That's why they kept telling him, stay with the memory. The game also says that killing innocents causes desync, yet Altair does, in fact, kill an innocent at the start of his game.
This one need not die.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
It's pure game mechanics to assume he didn't, just because you desync for doing so in gameplay. Gameplay mechanics are not canon to what actually happens in the lore. For example, in games like Call of Duty, the protagonists can tank dozens of bullets during gameplay, but in the lore, they die to a single shot. Why is that? Because that's just game mechanics. It's not canon to what they actually do in universe. Game mechanics refer to abilities shown in games, usually video games, that are determined by the rules of gameplay, like hit points, levels, stats, instantly crossing a world map outside of cutscenes, and health bars. These things are not necessarily representative of a character's actual abilities, or what really happened in the lore. What makes this even worse is that, if we're going to say Altair never killed an innocent, then we'd also have to say Haytham never did either, even though he clearly killed innocents during the Boston Massacre.
My father?
Yes, which means trouble is sure to follow. I need you to tail his accomplice. This crowd is a powder keg. We can't allow him to light the fuse. But nothing. Do as I say and go.
Your plot is ended.
Not quite. Oh, damn you! Fire!
Yet if you kill a civilian while playing as him, it says, Hatham never killed innocents, which is completely false according to the actual lore. Again, that's just another example of pure game mechanics, not canon. But Altaïr, during gameplay, can in fact kill innocents without desyncing, which further proves my point. It only says you will desync by not doing what the ancestor did in the actual course of events of their memories, which proves the Animus is not a video game. It can be controlled like one, but not really, because these are just memories from the past. The user shouldn't be able to do whatever they want inside these memories. Otherwise, if they were able to do whatever they wanted, wouldn't that mean the memories aren't actually happening? That would go completely against Assassin's Creed lore, since these are actual, historical memories that are playing out. The user has to follow every move the ancestor made, or the sync breaks. And in the novel, it states during the fight with Al-Mualim that Al-Mualim cut Altaïr in his hip, his arm, and his cheek during their fight at the end of the game. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the breakdown or learned something new, stick around. There's always more truth to uncover, hidden between the lines of history. May the Father of Understanding guide us all.